Hello, lovelies. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. And today you have your favorite girl. So, guys, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're staying safe. How are things with you? And I hope you're doing the very best you can to actually achieve your skincare goals. So, today I'm going to talk about the retinol effect on both the derma and epidermal layer of the skin. So, you can see the dermis and the epidermis. Now, the last video I posted, I talked about retinol, how you can find the one that's right for you, and how you can do a test patch first to find out if you would react or not, and then how to slowly climb your way up to a stronger dose of retinol. And we also talked about retinol having being a derivative of vitamin A, an active form of vitamin A. And we talked about the difference between the retinol and retinoids. They're all under retinol. Retinol can be addressed as retinoids because it's all under the form of vitamin A. So today I'm going to talk about the effect it has on both the dermal layer of the skin and the epidermal layer of the skin. Sometime around one of my videos, I posted something about, I think we're talking about aging process or something, but something about anti-aging. Now let's picture this. I know I made an illustration, and I'm still going to use that illustration. You have like a foamy sponge you use in your bathroom or in your kitchen, and after using that, you notice when as the sponge gets older, it loses its firmness. It loses its firmness and form. When I say form, if you notice, as it gets older, it's not as firm as it used to be. Now, take for example that same sponge that isn't firm anymore, that used to be firm, that's getting old. You put it in water, it comes out and like, oh, it's plump, it comes back up. By the time you squeeze out the water and let it dry off, you notice that the fact that the marks from your hands showing how much you've pressed on it to squeeze out that water would definitely be on the sponge. I don't know if you've done that experiment before, but that happens with our sponges at home, our foaming sponges, not just any other sponge, a foam sponge. Now, that's how I usually illustrate the aged skin. Now, when your skin, as you get older, there are things that you lose. Your skin cells begin to go to sleep. They are not as functionable as they were or they used to be while you were younger. So as you cross your 20s, you're climbing onto 30s, it takes time for your keratinocyte maturation cycle to take place. Your skin cells begin to fall asleep. You begin to see fine lines here and there. Sometimes that firmness, you lose it. But when you infuse what you're supposed to infuse into your skin, guess what? It comes back up just like the sponge. You just throw it in the water and it's revived. So that's how it is when you're having, and that's how anti-aging benefits are for an aging skin. So getting right into it after that illustration, I'm just giving you that so you understand what happens in the dermal layer when they say retinol helps in stimulating the production of collagen and elastin. It means it gives it a better go at firmness. Its elasticity it starts getting back its elasticity. The firmness is there, and of course hydration. So you notice how plump your skin is. Those fine lines you usually used to see in your forehead, expression lines and laugh lines, that are beginning to get visible when you start on an anti-aging regimen, skincare regimen. You would notice that those lines are beginning to smoothen out. Why? Because now there's something that serves as a nudge to the skin cells, telling them, wake up, you have to do your job. And why they are on their jobs, the skin gets revived. It feels firm. There's elasticity. There's clumpy, glowing, hydrated looking skin. So that's what happens in the dermal layer. And when you notice, The fine lines are beginning to smoothen out. Now, with your epidermis, it helps restore your barrier water. Of course, when there's barrier water function, your barrier function, it means there's hydration. It helps ward off free radicals and stops oxidative stress and ward off environmental factors when it has to do with the top layer of the skin, that is the epidermis. Now, going back to the dermis, it helps in the formation of new skin cells, you see. And in the epidermis, it helps with your keratinocyte maturation cycle. And I've talked about the keratinocyte maturation cycle. I've explained what it is. It's the duration, the time frame that your skin uses or takes to exfoliate. And as you grow older, it takes longer. So if you're not on any type of skincare routine that helps with that has glycolic acid, vitamin C, vitamin A, hyaluronic acid and ceramide and the rest of them all, well, you're going to have a slow exfoliation cycle. And when it's slow, it means you have a pile of dead skin cells laying there. But when you get into using retinol, where retinol gets into your system and gets into your skin, it aids the keratinocyte maturation cycle. So there's quick exfoliation, which means if there's exfoliation, there's review of clear skin and there's a review of glowy skin. And we all want that, isn't it? Okay, so going to the next one, with your dermis, the retinol helps with protecting the skin from UV light. It protects the skin from the damage that the UV light causes, and which is photoaging. So if retinol fights the retinol serves as a protection from what can cause photoaging, which is premature aging. It means you have an anti-aging benefit there. It means there's no quickening of premature aging going on. And in other cases, on your dermis too, it stops the melanocyte cells, yeah, from producing melanin. So we can say it inhibits the production of melanin. And we all talked about from my previous video, melanogenesis is the production of melanin. So it basically inhibits that. That's why I tell people I rather go with the retinol approach for treating pigmentation depending on your skin type and your ethnicity than just use a stereotype hydroquinone approach in treating pigmentation. So you can either do a combined approach or you use retinol particularly. But guess what? Because they both do the same thing. Retinol inhibits the production of melanin. Hydroquinone also inhibits the production of melanin. And when there's inhibition or when there's a stop when there's a stop in the production of melanin, guess what, guys? Your skin looks bright. You don't have a spot, you don't have dark areas, you don't have patch areas, you have a clear skin. So that's what it does on the epidermis. So it also, when that happens, like I said, it gives you an even tone with your epidermis. It also gives you a thick layer of the skin. And when there's a thick layer of the skin, it means your skin could actually ward off or fight off any free radicals that your body produces or oxidative stress. It's able to withstand the environmental stressors when you do the right thing. And guess what, guys, like I always would say, retinol, of course, in as much as it has these beautiful benefits for both your dermal layer and epidermal layer of the skin, it also makes your skin sensitive to the sun. So if you use it rightly, you would get the right result, like I earlier said. So when you're starting on retinol, please go for the lowest dose of retinol, vitamin A. You have to start with 0.05 and build a tolerance level, because you cannot just jump into doing a 1%. That's going to give you an adverse reaction that your skin and you also wouldn't like. But when you start with 0.05, something that's the lowest form, when you start with that and slowly mature into using the highest or strong potent retinol, you're helping your skin build its tolerance level, and its ability to ward off or to withstand anything that comes in contact with it, especially the one that has to do with environmental stressors, oxidative stress, and premature aging, the likes of them all. So do not forget to wear your sunscreen. Please, if you're in retinol, apply your sunscreen daily after your morning routine. Make sure you apply your sunscreen. And of course, before you get one, I would repeat, please do a patch test to know if the product you're getting suits or is suitable for your skin type. And how to use, I've already said that. You literally graduate from using a 0.5 to using a 1%. You don't jump into it or hurry into it. There's something I need to state, just in case you're experiencing peeling. No, that's the part of the benefit that happens with your epidermal layer, that the outer the top layer of your skin. It's like I said, I mentioned earlier, the exfoliation, it aids the keratinocyte maturation cycle, so it fastens it. It's no longer delayed, but it's quick. So just in case you're feeling a little bit of having a little bit of peeling going on there and there, that's okay. You have nothing to worry. Just know your retinol is doing is doing a good job, and it's also doing a favor. And if sometimes you wake up with a tightness on your skin, I'm not saying when your skin looks like, oh, it's been filled with injectables and botox and you can't smile anymore. No, I'm saying a little bit of tightness. You can feel, oh, I think my skin is a little bit tight, a little bit firm. Don't be scared. That's your retinol doing you a favor and taking care of the aging and fine line and visible lines that are about to appear on your skin or probably on your skin. So I hope this video has been quite informative and educative, and I hope to be here again sometime soon. Pardon me, guys. Sometimes I have a little bit of things going on. I will share when it's ready. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and of course follow me on my Instagram just to see some other things that I don't post here. I post that too, so you don't get left out. Take care of you guys and see you another day. Bye.